Hey guys, Tails here, back with another video now. This is a kind of video where I need to address something that is happening with my channel currently. It's an issue, not really a huge issue, but it's kind of a minor thing. And that is basically that I've hit a point where I feel like I need to start taking a bit more accountability for my content. And that's not to say, I gotta censor everything, make sure everything's all like on the up and up. Well, I do. I have to play by some rules, guys. I can't go completely off over the edge. I have to play by the rules a little bit, but I'm not like saying my content's gonna take like a major shift or anything. But this is all basically coming from the videos I made after coming back from my break. I was making that time I made another Vrchat shorts. That time I edited another totally original Vrchat shorts video series. There we go, I remembered it. Woohoo! But yes, this comes from when I came back from my break and I was posting these tutorial videos. Now you have to understand that when I made those videos, I was not even like a blip on the system. YouTube did not know who I was. So I was basically getting one view every like 12 months. So I really even cared even less back then, because what I was making, it still is. It was the whole point of this channel was a channel for me to upload memories of Vrchat with my friends and all that kind of stuff. And that was the whole original point of starting this channel. I never really expected anything to go anywhere. So when I was making those tutorial videos, they were mostly for my friends to see if they could figure out if they were serious or not. I made the first one and people liked it, so I just started making more, and it turned out into this whole like mini series of how to act in Vrchat, like a Vrchat finishing school series. Now all those videos are skits. Like, I'll say that when I first made the videos, I was expecting to like kind of troll my friends a little bit and see if they could figure out how long it would take them to figure out if they were serious or not. It took them like, one person took like 2 or 3, but it took them like 1 or 2 to realize that they weren't serious, they were skits, and I was having fun making them, and a few of them found them funny, so I kept making them. And before I knew it, I had like 7 videos, like joke videos. The thing is when I made those videos, I wasn't really expecting anyone to ever find them, so I was titling them like Vrchat as part of to see if I could trick them too. I was titling them Vrchat login tutorial and Vrchat logout tutorial, and giving them like serious titles and thumbnails. But back then it didn't really matter because I thought no one would ever see them. Like, I've had videos where they just sit there for 10 years and you get like 12 views. I wasn't expecting them to actually be found by the internet and the algorithm. The logout tutorial, you can't see dislikes, but there's an equal like to dislike ratio because people are actually searching how to log out of Vrchat, and the algorithm for some reason keeps pushing my video. It only has like 600 views, so I've stopped it, hopefully, before it becomes an issue. Basically, I wasn't too bothered about it, but then today I just got like another comment of a person who was upset because they were trying to figure out how to log out of Vrchat. I'm like, okay, I've hit that point. I need to start not clickbaiting people. That's another thing too, is I didn't want to clickbait, and I don't want to mislead people who are actually trying to find the help. So in light of that, I have retitled the videos to like skit video logout tutorial, and like hopefully people will see the title and not click it thinking it's serious. I definitely changed the logout thumbnail, and I put skit on the thumbnail image so that people won't hopefully click on it wanting a serious logout tutorial. And in the comments I actually put how to log out of Vrchat, so that's there, kind of trying to comeuppance for my sin, because I don't want to clickbait people. Like, I've seen clickbait videos and then you click on them wanting to know something, and then it's like 1 second of the video and the rest is just ads or the person talking about something completely irrelevant, and I hate it. I hate clickbait videos, title, thumbnails in general. Like, I get it. Kids are more likely to click on shocked lol face oh my god, the time I ate a tractor thumbnails, and then it's just like a cake of a tractor or something. Like, you know, well, it's kind of a weird way to put that, but it's what came to my brain, so we're rolling with it. But you know, that it's YouTube. I mean, people might be out there eating tractors. I'm not one to judge, but that's not my point. My point is, you know, you see those videos, and also those thumbnails that all are like these channels. Well, a lot of them are just like the same people with like 10 different channels, and then they're just recycling the content and changing the thumbnail, except it's the same thumbnail. It's just instead of a watermelon, it's a stick. Like, they literally just swap stuff out, and every thumbnail just looks the same, and you can search these and channels. Oh, and the worst one is like those, oh, the real life stories of this happened to me when I was a child. Like, an elephant came to my house, and we had a party, and you know, then grandma showed up and she gave me money, and now I own a house. Like, it was just like these stories that are supposed to be real, but just after watching like half of one, you're like, yeah, no, this didn't happen. But then these people are like, real stories told by real people, send us your stories so we can profit off them. Yeah, no, those channels annoy me so much. Like, I hate them. I hate them so much. But you know, people will watch anything, and at the end of the day, it's harmless. Like, you know, who isn't in for a good story, but you're trying to sell it as something it's not. Like, just be like, or story channel, but you're trying to lead people in by making people think, oh, these are real stories. Like, some of them might be, but some of them you're just sitting there like, yeah, no, that didn't happen to you. Anyway, back on track. Clickbait thumbnails, I hate them. Oh god, the worst ones are like the shocked face YouTuber one. I won $1 million. I filled my house with ping pong balls. I flooded my mom's basement. Lols. Like, god, stop. It's just like every vlog channel ever as I sit here vlogging, but like it's a different kind of vlog channel. Okay, like you get the pranksters too, the prank channels. I'm not saying they're bad, I just hate their thumbnails. Like, each their own, but clickbaity thumbnails, I get it. People gotta get the clicks, they gotta get the people in, and sometimes you gotta sell out, you know, just to make that muns. But oh, and the way they like bounce and just steal each other's ideas, like, oh, this person got 1 million views up. Oh, that reminds me, I actually, like, when I was starting out Vrchat, I was looking at like videos on, like, not necessarily how to do well, but just like when I started this channel, I was taking it a bit more serious. So I was looking into certain videos, like working on ways I could make my thumbnails better and stuff, because obviously a better thumbnail, better clicks, duh. But you know, it led me down this whole path, which is why I can kind of talk about it now the way I am, because I would look at these thumbnails and just like, no, I really don't want to do that. So anyway, as I was saying, when I was starting out this channel, I would look at videos and tutorials on how to design thumbnails and stuff, and they would literally say, like, just, there was this one channel I was watching when I was starting out YouTube, and they literally said in this video, now this video has had like a lot of views because there's obviously a lot of people out there who want advice and they want to know what they're doing, but these videos are also very clickbaity, and a lot of the stuff they said I took with a grain of salt. Like, oh, you can get like 3 million subscribers in 2 months if you do this. Like, no, that's not realistic. That's just, you know, you either did it or you got lucky or you're lying. Something's not right here. But anyway, this person straight said, if you want to do well on YouTube, just do what everyone else is doing. And it's kind of sad when I look at YouTube and I see a lot of the popular channels just taking something that another popular channel has done and just repeating it, like rinse repeat. But that's just like content in general. Like, it's with anything. You do what's popular to make the money. It's like when someone makes a popular anime and then you get all the rip-offs, and, you know, obviously, you know, you get the original, then you just get everyone. But it's just made worse when these people try to claim it as their own, and it drives me insane. But back on track. My channel is pretty much going to stay the same, but I am going to be more careful about how I post my content and take that into effect, because I'm not here to mislead anybody. I don't want to clickbait. I don't want to lead people on, especially if it's a tutorial and people are generally getting the help. And this is my dumbass little video that I made for fun, and people are, finding it now. As I said in my last video, for whatever reason, the algorithm is picking me up and starting to recommend me more and more. So I'm gonna make more of an effort to taking that into account when I'm uploading. My channel is already pretty much catered to adults, so I don't have to like do a great purge or anything. It's not like an adult channel, but I mark my video as like for adults, so I don't have to worry about it. Like, kids who know what Vrchat is and who probably play Vrchat are probably destroyed beyond belief now. So, if they find my video, whatever, but I have marked them, and I'm trying not to put myself as a kid's channel because I don't want to have that. Like, I get it. Copa, I think it was called Copa, or the thing with the great purge of YouTube when they were removing all those like messed up Elsa videos and stuff for the kids and streamlining it for the kids. Like, I get it, a lot of channels lost a lot of money because they lost ad revenue, but a lot of good things came of it too, because we got rid of those stupid Elsa videos. Like, I never watched one, but I just had to look at the thumbnail and be like, no, that's dumb. I was about to say they weren't aimed at me, but they definitely weren't aimed at kids. Those were just some messed up people in the world that made those videos, and the parents never pay attention. It's just easier to blame YouTube. But at the end of the day, those people are still scum, because they knew who they were like advertising to. They weren't trying to cover it up. They knew who was clicking their videos, and they knew what they were doing. So don't really have any sympathy. But then again, there were other channels that got pretty hard because ad revenue was being cut and stuff. But it was something that sucked that happened, but it needed to happen, and it was going to happen eventually. The bigger YouTube gets, it's a company, and at the end of the day, they have to, play by the rules. The same people who are uploading content play by the rules. Like, maybe just don't upload the messed up stuff and just upload wholesome stuff and fun stuff, and you'll be fine. Maybe one day you'll get a sponsor or something, but yeah, that's a whole different story. But yes, content in general pretty much gonna stay the same. Just gonna be a bit more considerate and think about what I'm posting, because now it actually matters. So thank you to the YouTube gods for continuing to push me in the algorithm little by little. I appreciate that. Going to take accountability for having that blessing of actually somewhat being pushed. That's pretty much all I wanted to cover. It was a bit of a tangent video, but it was just something that I wanted to address because it was something that came up today, and I wanted to let people know that I'm not in this to clickbait. I had my fun, but the videos are still there, but they've just been marked as being skits. And if I have to change the thumbnails to say that for the other videos, I will too, if they continue to be a problem. But so far, I've only really noticed the log out of Vrchat one to be the major issue, which is good. I don't even know why people take the White Knight video seriously, like they had to be a White Knight, because my god, if you take that seriously, like to be fair, I got that like serious accent on, and I'm talking serious throughout the whole video, so I can see why. But if you're actually listening to the video, you have to at least get halfway through and question like the seriousness. You're watching a video of like how to be a White Knight. Like, why? I'm sure there's channels out there, let's face it. But are they gonna title their video "How to Be a White Knight"? I don't think so. And like the talking to a girl in Vrchat one, I mean, that's pretty obvious. Like, I'm like just stood there going, hey, you like yellow? Like, it's just silly. It's that, I got that British in me. It's that British humor that only the British will probably get. And I had so much fun making those. If I can think of more skit videos to make in future, I'm definitely gonna make them because they were fun. And I don't care if you guys laugh or not. It's not. This is my channel. I can be cringy if I want to. And but yeah, I just gonna keep this channel rolling as it was before. But I am gonna be a little bit more careful and making sure that I'm not like misleading people. Because I hate that. I hate it when it happens to me. So why would I want to do it to other people? Because it would be nice to get them like billion views from a clickbaity thumbnail where I talk about the actual subject for 3 seconds. But at what cost? It's not worth it. It's really not. I'll continue on the slow road. The slow road is nice. The slow road is chill. I get to enjoy those little milestones a little bit more and appreciate whenever I hit something that's small and not just be like a billion views right away and then later on, not saying I'd ever get like a bunch of views. The odds of it happening are still small. Okay, like how do I word this? Okay, so I'm not saying that I ever expect to hit like a bunch of views a day, but I'm saying I would rather have the appreciation of the little things and be able to enjoy that. But I wouldn't say no. But I'm not gonna say no. But also, this is another thing too, is I'm able to learn these types of lessons now. Like I always knew it could potentially come back to bite me in the butt and it could potentially be a problem. But I'm having the chance to fix it now and learn and get better before anything has a potential to get too crazy. So I am appreciative of that. So with that said, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Good boy.